According to a recent study by the CSU system, about 68% of college students are eligible for SNAP, but only 5% actually use them.
She was right. We contacted the California Department of Insurance and they said that hundreds had the same complaint.
Carla is like many students at San Jose State University.
First of all, I didn't know what the food stamps was or anything, but my roommate told me about it.
She's studying to get her master's degree by day, but needs help putting food on her dinner table by night.
I don't have enough for food.
So she turned to the Federal Food Assistant Program called CalFresh, or SNAP. Now she gets almost $200 per month for food.
Well, it's really helpful because right now I'm not working.
Marco Mollenhoff is the one that helps SJSU students apply for CalFresh.
Students don't identify themselves as being food insecure, or they're just not in the right frame of mind, and sort of the iron is not hot for them to strike and finally apply.
Mollenhoff encourages all students to apply, especially considering the California State University Chancellor's Office estimates 40% of college students are food insecure.
That are eligible for this. It's an untapped resource.
According to a recent study by the CSU system, about 68% of college students are eligible for SNAP, but only 5% actually use them. Financial aid liaison Marie Silva says there are exemptions that could also help students get CalFresh, like if they're on Cal Grant.
And what I do here is just really help them navigate through the application. It's fairly simple.
However, some students say that they feel uncomfortable asking for help.
It's just something that's stigmatized, oh, food stamps is for poor people or people that don't have a job.
Mollenhoff says not to worry and that there are many students who need the help. Servant Suresh is always commuting.
I wake up at 4:30. So then I have an hour to get ready. So then I leave home at 5:30 so I can get to the train station by 6.
With many legs on his journey to class at San Jose State University are strategically planned. And commuting to school for this electrical engineering junior means taking a car, train, and electric scooter more than 5 hours every day.
Oh, so then I'm actually from Tracy. So I'm technically commuting from home.
The problem? Limited university space.
One of the things in the market that we're seeing that we're lacking is really upperclassmen or transfer availabilities.
University Chief Financial Officer Charlie Foss says plans for Campus Village 3 are already in the works.
I want to have more housing in general for our students, all right?
Foss says CV3 will be built right here once they tear down Washburn Hall. It'll include new dining commons, more indoor and outdoor spaces for studying, and of course, more dorms.
According to University Housing, Suresh was one of about 600 students on the wait list for on-campus housing this year. He was turned down in late July, about a month before the fall semester started.
So then, most places that rent are we need a month in advance. And then if that's the case, I had to find a place immediately. And all of them are giving me these outrageous quotes.
Suresh says the commute is worth it.
I feel it's a little bit crazy, but I feel for me, it's the fact that, hey, I'm so far in right now. I'm already 2 years in, and I love the program. I love the school.
Engineering Dean Cheryl Ehrman agrees that getting an SJSU engineering degree in the heart of Silicon Valley is invaluable.
Hopefully in that student's case, he's going to end up doing really well afterwards with his degree. So, I hope that there's a great return on his time investment.
And hopefully with Campus Village 3 on the way, students like Suresh won't have to make such a big commitment. On campus, Lindsey Boyd, Update News. We expect starting route and accept it all the time in the Bay Area. Traffic.
Sometimes when I get out of class around 4, that's when rush hour starts too, and so it takes me 20 minutes to get home instead of 5.
San Jose State students driving in and out of downtown for school waste time and gas stuck in it every day. Students could take the bus or hop on the light rail. But San Jose State engineering students have a different solution.
So we're trying to build an alternative way of transportation where we did not occupy the space on the ground because we located it up ground.
He is part of the Spartan Superway project. Headquartered 2 blocks from campus, it looks like an average warehouse building. But on the inside, plans for a faster and solar-powered mode of transportation are coming to life.
If you ever ride from San Jose up to San Francisco, so if you take the milk run version, you stop at like every station along the way.
But he says the Spartan Superway doesn't force riders to stop.
Instead of that, you had a siding that came off for your station.
It's kind of like Uber. You can actually order one pod car, come to you at the station.
Spartan Superway engineers say you might even see their project being built next to or even straight through apartment buildings like these downtown.
And they don't just see this taking off in downtown San Jose.
We think we're going to have an industry starting around this, around the world actually.
With fundraising and sponsors already in the works, the Spartans hope to see their Superway in the skies across the world one day. In San Jose, Lindsey Boyd, Update News.
Next week marks 50 years since the historic 1968 Olympics. That was when track star Tommy Smith and John Carlos protested on the world stage. And there's a new exhibit celebrating the anniversary on campus. Robert Banuelos purchased a California king bed from JCPenney in September. But when the delivery truck arrived, the workers unloaded a standard king, not a California king. So he refused delivery and rescheduled. On the second attempt, the same thing happened, as well as the third and the fourth wrong bed and refused delivery. This is Fred, Laura DeCook's cat. A vet said 12 of Fred's teeth had to be pulled, a surgery that would cost more than $1,500. So Laura explored whether pet insurance could help scratch down the cost.